and welcome to this new video for my channel, The Mental Traveler. I'm Carolera, and today I'm going to be reviewing, in a spoiler-free way, an English classic called Howard's End. I shall be talking about the book written by Ian Forster and published in 1910, as well as of its two adaptations. The first one is a movie from 1992 starring Anthony Hopkins, Emma Thompson, Vanessa Redgrave, and Helena Bonham Carter, and then in 2017 a TV series was released by the BBC starring Matthew Macfadyen, Hayley Atwell, Julia Ormond, among others. Oh, and just in case you were wondering where's my usual bookshelves background, at the moment I'm living abroad, so for a time you're gonna see this blank wall behind me. Thank you for understanding, and well, let's begin. Okay, so back when I was a teenager, I was pretty proud of myself because while my friends were reading books like Twilight, for example, I was discovering English classics. And I learned about Howard's End when I stumbled upon other works written by the same author, like A Room with a View and A Passage to India. And so I looked Howard's End up and I saw that there was this movie from the 90s with this wonderful cast, which I adore because I am an Anglophile and I love British actors. Vanessa Redgrave is one of my two favorite actresses of all times, and well, I thought I should check it out. And so I saw it, I liked it, and then I decided to buy the book. And I even remember that when I bought it, I was in Atlanta on a holiday, and as I was paying for it, the guy at the bookstore was like, "Oh, cool, you're reading this English classic," which made me feel even more proud of myself. And anyways, yes, I read the book, I liked it, but I forgot about it for years, and it wasn't until I learned that the BBC was making a new adaptation that everything changed in a way. Meaning that I saw the recent TV series, and I realized that I had no clear idea what Howard's End was about when I was a teenager. I may have read the book and seen the movie, but I didn't really grasp everything, the complexity and depth of the characters and the storyline. But yes, I liked the TV series so much that I rewatched the 90s movie and I reread the book. Okay, so the story is set in the first 20 years of the 20th century, and it deals with three different social circles in England. First, we have the family, the Wilcox, who are an upper-class traditional British family. Then we have the Schlegel sisters, who are less wealthy but are very artistic and liberal and creative. And finally, we have the Basts, who are quite poor. And through several members of these families who interact at different points, we get an idea of England's position socially, economically, and intellectually in this point in history. Also, the title is a reference to this house in the countryside, and as this place changes owner throughout the book, I guess it can be viewed as a parallel of the way that English countryside was changing back then, becoming more industrial in a way. But yeah, anyways, in Howard's End we get to see rich people breaking down when they face problems that money cannot solve. We see poor people aspiring for purer things in life, as well as the struggles they had to endure. We learn the different roles in society women could fill, and we explore human nature in many ways. I give the book, the TV series, and the movie a 5 out of 5 stars review. I found the book to be enjoyable, funny, and easy to read, and entertaining. I like the writing style and the plot, and since the first 20 years of the 20th century are my favorite in history, that was a bonus point for me. But as to the adaptations, I have to say that the movie from the 90s is better. Acting-wise, no one can compare with Vanessa Redgrave, Anthony Hopkins, Emma Thompson, Helena Bonham Carter. It's just gold. But then, recent production has a fresher feel about it, and it was quite lovely. The performances there are good, and since it's longer than the movie, it does cover more details that are shown in the book. And because I didn't really quite get what was happening back when I was a teenager and I saw the movie and read the book, the TV series was sort of my real introduction to Howard's End now, at least plot-wise. But yes, as to the book, I don't have any complaints. I can see why it's an English classic. It manages to capture a point in history very well. Just before World War I came along and changed everything, the characters are likable and we get to see all of these changes going on in the country. And as to the female characters, the Schlegel sisters, I like them, I could relate to them both, and I wish they were more well known. But I think I like them most though is that the story of Howard's End addresses something that I'm sort of using in one of the novels I'm writing, and that is that no matter how much people try to interfere with certain stuff, if it's fate, it's still gonna happen, and the road that leads to that thing happening may be a different one after we interfere with it, but in the end it will still take place. I hope that made sense. But yes, for the moment, this is all I have to say about Howard's End. Thank you very much for watching my video of it. Let me know if you liked it or not, or disagreed or agreed with anything I said here, because I would love to talk about this story with you, as well as of the TV adaptation and the movie. Let me know if you've seen them or not, if you hate them, if you love them. In the description box below, you can find a link to the book's Goodreads page, the movie's IMDB page, and the TV series IMDB page as well. I'm Carolera, the Mental Traveler, and I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. I'll be seeing you soon. Goodbye.